Good morning, everyone. Oh, my camera's not working. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Ah, I did not prepare that properly. I did not prepare that. Oh. I knew I was forgetting something. I know you can hear me. I knew I was forgetting something. This is the only way I can make it work. There we go. Hello, everyone. Oh, are you bearish? Are you kidding? Oh, I'm not bearish at all. I'm still very bullish, Method. Really, I'm very bullish still. Um, no, for me, there's no bearish. There is no bearishness yet in the market. Um, are you really? Are you bearish? Um, Let me see. I have to close the curtain. Okay, I have to. That's the downside with the more light. Okie dokie. Let's see. Oh, I thought you said I'm bearish. We're looking a bit bearish. Oh, I'm sorry. You wrote I'm bearish. We're rejecting, and here we go. So you were oh, okay. Well, it's a little bit confusing because you said we are bearish. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not bearish at all. I mean, just a I think it's just a retracement. So for me, I wouldn't say, oh, we look bearish. It's just because then it means you are looking for a move continuation to the downside. I'm sorry, what did you say? We are looking a bit bearish. It seems rejecting. We are already rejecting from the daily FUG. Okay, I thought you were bearish. And here we go. Okay. Morning, Ahmed. How are you doing? Hello. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not bearish at all. Not yet. But hey, we can always turn. We can always turn. But definitely not bearish yet. No. Um, who did what? Did you guys did you did you guys trade yesterday the AM session, New York? Man, it was a struggle. I mean, I was bullish. We were balanced below, and I was like, I was stopped out I think twice, but I didn't give up. I was like, no, hell no, NQ, you're not gonna F me over this time. I actually one account I sort of didn't follow my rules completely, but I was so convinced of the move to the upside, and I outlined it perfectly in pre-market prep. I said we're not going to go below 3 o'clock. We're not going to go below 4 o'clock. It's manipulation, but it manipulated like 3 times more than I expected, and I was like, I got really upset at some point. Like what the f? But finally I got to make it. I made it work, but it was like, man, it was hard work. I don't know about you guys, but I really felt like, okay, I was exhausted afterwards. Jeez, that was really annoying. But anyway, I think it was still trend day yesterday. But we were like in the market maker model accumulating second stage of distribution. Um, so yeah, but we have to be careful, Meta. I think, we have to be aware that we could be, um, we're in a little bit of a zone that we could turn anywhere. Hey, Marat, how are you doing? So we're just gonna keep it. We're just gonna stay vigilant, and we're just gonna watch price action. But until now, I'm still not bearish at all. No, not yet, not yet. But it's Thursday, right? Um, let's see. I wanna watch. I see we have news today, right? Do we have 8:30 news? Man, that was hard work yesterday. I mean, see, my execution was so shit yesterday. I couldn't even, I couldn't even recap it, to be honest. It was so bad. I finally got the move, but it was so ugly. I would actually more be ashamed to show it to you guys, but yeah, sometimes you just need to, market order is just quickly and then stopped out, get it back in again, and it just goes too fast to get in properly. But man, it was ugly. But anyway, today, what date is it today? 21st. Yeah. Uh, oh yeah, that was the orange folder. Philly. Yes, yes, yes. Anything GBP, tentative 10-year bond auction. I've never really followed those 10-year bond auction in GBP. I know it does affect my trading in New York, but I don't know in GBP. I still haven't figured out exactly why and what it does on the US days, but it's my second worst day in US. And it goes with another news driver, but I can't remember. I have to go back in my journal. But anyway, we'll see. Oh, we do have PMI, flash manufacturing PMI at 9:45. Okay, so 9:45 and 8:30. Orange, 8:30, red folder. Okay, both orange folder today. Okay. And tomorrow we have nothing, right? Anything else we need to take in consideration? No, I think not. Oh, tomorrow also orange. Only orange folder news, revised consumer sentiment tomorrow. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, we'll see. We will see. You had 4 paper trade wins during London, 1 loss on New York on EVA, and 1 win, so slightly green. But yeah, and it was really, yeah, it was really weird. I mean, it wasn't easy yesterday at all. It was really hard. Hey Jojo, how are you, Lars? Close eyes and go. Yeah, that was. Hey, where has been KC? I haven't seen KC for a while, by the way. See, now we're all dehydrating because KC's not around. I haven't seen him. Companyman Carl has gone on holiday without telling us. I mean, I'm gonna give him shit for that. Just leaving without saying goodbye. We're all worried. Like, and KC now, I realize I haven't seen KC for a while. Hello from Barcelona. Hello, how are you? Mareth, me too. I was just looking right now, waiting for my setup. I'm good. Hope you, yeah, I'm doing well. So technically, uh, yeah, I'm green 6 days in a row with massive gains, but that's quite new to me, to be honest, with this amount of points. Yes, so yesterday was hard, but still managed with 2 stop outs. But I mean, it got to me really. I was just like, hey Jay, how are you doing? How's it going? Haven't seen you yesterday, by the way, as well. We're just going over the list who wasn't here yesterday, and you were on it as well, I think. Monday is a holiday. Yeah, Mether, I saw that yesterday. What holiday is it? I saw US. I think everyone is on holiday. Is it like Pentecost or something? Or because we had Eastern already, right? I think we had already some. Um, so that's something to be aware of today as well. We are going to have a long weekend. Um, yeah, Pentecost. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Okay. Mm, okay. Okay, let's get into it, guys. You know what I can see? Yesterday I mentioned 450 as a high, but obviously we didn't get there during. I thought maybe PM session might make that run to 450. I'm still interested in that level because it could be a rejection here, a rejection in that candle if it doesn't want to take out the high at first. So um, I would like to see that. maybe in London we get the expansion, but on the other hand, we have a large wick here from the open drive at 6 o'clock. So let's see what price wants to do. If we want to manipulate first down to go up, or are we going to take out, are we going to go into this potential rejection block? Let me call it a potential rejection block, which is also a 702 level. So let's see of the full range. So, hey Kay, how are you doing? Let me mark mine. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Look how beautifully we bounced off here. 152. Do you have any significant fair value gaps I want to use? Ooh, no, I can't. I don't like you. Let's see if we invert this already. And we go back Asia. What? Oh, Asia low. What did we hit? Did we hit a significant level here? Well, obviously I marked this level and we went straight through it, so I guess it's significant. Um, I need higher time frame, guys. We manipulate. Yeah, I think have we done enough to the downside? Are we ready to go back up? Still have this. We balanced out this. Balance that. Let me quickly have a look. Yeah, see, this is not like if you have a candle like this, it's you cannot just become bearish if you have like a 4-hour expansion candle. You have to really wait until we open to see what we are doing. We blasted through the 0.5 here. Yeah, I think we're gonna expand more to the upside. In this 4-hour candle. I don't know, maybe I'm just not sure above this level anymore. We'll see. How many points do we have left in this area from here to play around? What's my playing field? Only 83 points. Oh, that's not a lot. Okay, inversion. Oh my god, how am I gonna play this now without retest 2 minutes later? Where is this? This at 450 level. I liked yesterday already, but I wouldn't be surprised we're gonna make it today during London. 206. Yeah, I think we're just gonna expand to the upside. 450. And then just trade up to here. Inversion. Breaker. Time is it? Let me just mark this. Where's our Asia? Is this Asia high or low? Oh, this is Asia high. Okay, Asia high, Asia low is here. 29,172. Zero 0.5 is here. Where did we go? Did we already tested this oral block? Yes, we did. What are you doing? Oh, that's me. Okay, just gonna wait. Hello, five handles. How are you? Pum, 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 pum. Is anyone already positioned themselves, long or short? Just curious. Just wondering if anyone is already in a trade. Um, I don't know what to do now. I have to be patient, and I don't like to be patient right now. um, I don't know. Mm, 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 mm. Dun, dun, dun. We had quite a bit of expansion in Asia, right? If I look at it correctly. So are we going to get consolidation? How many points did we expand to all the way? It's not that bad though, right? 104. I think it's almost getting normal now that we have so much more expansion in Asia. It's not really that. Mm. We took out those highs on a higher time frame. It's Thursday. Um it's Thursday today, right? I'm still confused. So today I said we have to keep it in mind, but is it Thursday or Friday, guys? Am I confused? It's Thursday, right? So we still have 2 days this week. Can someone? I'm just confused. I think it's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Okay, so I'm sorry, guys. I said I thought it was Friday. I was when we started the day. I was actually thinking it was Friday because I said we have to take into account the long weekend. But there is no holiday tomorrow, right? If I look at Forex Factory, there's still nothing. So okay, gotcha. Okay, Thursday. Okay, that changes it a bit. Mm, I'm still bullish, but yeah, today and tomorrow, thanks. I woke up as well this morning, and I remember because the cleaning lady of we share a property, and I know she always comes on Thursday and Monday, and I just don't I think, to be honest, when we had that break-in, I think, I just don't trust her 100%. So I'm always thinking, when I know she's around, I just sort of like, you know I I just I'm aware, and I have to do specific things. So today, this morning, I was like, okay, oh, she's coming. Let me make sure that, I don't have everything out in the open. And um, um, so I knew. But then again, I was like, I went back and forth a couple of times. I don't know why, because I also saw that day. And then, sometimes you feel like it's Friday already. And I remember, like, oh my God, the week went so fast. Oh, I'm so happy that it's only Thursday. We still have 2 more days to go. 2 more days of tape reading and trading. But anyway, yeah, we're above midnight still. Um, let's see. I mean, I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm just not convinced yet. Hey, Theocentric, how are you doing? I'm doing great on Thursday today. A little bit confused. I thought it was Friday and then going back and forth. But yeah, happy that it's still Thursday. So we still have 2 more days of trading to go. I'm curious. Hey guys, so yesterday was Nvidia, right? And we were talking about that. We still have New York Open on Friday the 14th. Hey Priya, how are you doing? How are you doing, Priya? How did you do? Hey Priya, you are trading micros, right? I just want to make sure you're not on the minis. Just making sure. You're trading micros, right? How have you been doing? Did you trade the dolly? Are you on the minis as a beginner? Ooh. Well, I can't tell you what to do and not to do, but as a beginner and with a volatile market, I guess it is. No, we chart on them. You can do. I mean, hey, if your risk management is, if your risk management, well, no, not many people are trading. I don't trade my minis. I chart on the Nasdaq, but I don't trade minis at all at this market because it's quite volatile. But most beginners, well, you do. I mean, I can't tell you what to do or not to do, but I mean, your risk management should. I don't know how much you want to risk, but yeah. um, yeah. Priya, no, it's always micros. It's always been micros, but I chart on the minis. I've been very clear about that. But be careful because you might have had a good week this week, but your risk is considerably higher. So just be careful. You can do whatever you want. If you're, you should have your own risk. If you have an eval, you should have, a minimum amount of risk, and it's hard with a mini to come by nowadays. But anyway, yeah. Interesting day we had yesterday. I was not in a trade. Yeah, King, it was not easy yesterday, but the direction was clear to me, but it was really hard to get in after. I mean, uh, after 10:15, or what was it? 12 R. Well done, Mrs. Haney. Are you short biased now? Or are you talking about this short? Yeah, I'm not, I don't like it too much at the moment. I'm just still waiting. Are you, I'm long bias, but I do want to see a bit low. Okay, gotcha, I gotcha. I got nervous. Oh my God, it's just Haney. It's in a short. I don't know if we're really going a bit low. I think we're just maybe retesting this F here, this inversion. Let's see. Let's see. We could go into the wick though. But on the other hand, that would make us go above, below the N walk and below the N dog event horizon. Um, we do have a little, do we have a gap here? Is this a gap or not? Yes, it is, right? On the midpoint. Um, here. Mark this one. Um, 219. We blast it through here, 20%. Hello, water flows. How are you doing? No scalping. No scalp. Yeah, I don't scalp at all. I mean, I'm not a scalper at all. I wish I was a scalper, but I'm just not good at it. Patience, patience. Let's see if we are holding this level. I want to see this level hold. If we get below this level, I might switch bias a little bit for the session for the until London Open. I actually want to see it go up from here again. I think I'm getting into a long to be here, to be honest, but let's see. What time is it? 2:21. Um, we did this. Yeah, I'm gonna go paper trade along from here. Let me see if it works. It's just I'm gonna journal this. Oh, I'm not in yet. Oh yeah, I'm gonna paper trade. This is my entry, but I can't get in yet. Oh shit! God damn it! I wanted to get in. Damn it! Now I can't journal it properly. God damn it! F you! That was my long entry here. Guys, you heard me say it before it happened, right? Okay, I wanted to get in here. My stop loss would have been below this blue line, and then onward back up to here now. That was my. Now, okay, this would have been my trade, but I would have entered here when I said I want 220. Stop loss would have been below my blue line. My TP is going to be here. Or, hold on, I'm going to use 7.5 here. 449. 448 here. This is going to be my TP for now. It doesn't resemble the good. I wanted to get in here. So my stop loss is not this large, guys. It's not that large of a stop loss. Just want to make sure that you guys see that it was. I just want to make sure that 13-point stop loss. That's okay for me. It's a paper trade, just a paper trade. God damn it. I hate it when it happens on paper, when I can't, when it, sometimes it really, so I'll put the stop here. This is the actual trade. Now it could be still a short. Why? Because it could be a manipulation to take out all the shorts, to take them to manipulate to the upside, take them out again, and then go lower. I can see that happen as well. So that's why I'm not putting any. I think we already manipulated down, and we were just retesting this inversion. But if we're very bearish, it could still fill. So for me, it was this is the retest of the inversion, and the manipulation has already been gone, has been done. But it could also be a move just to start to get everybody out of their positions and still move lower. So that means that I'm on the wrong side. Could be. It looks bearish to me, but let's see. I noticed that IFUGs have filled quite a bit lately, by the way. But for me, entering here is still okay because the stop is very small. So for me, if it would move back up from here, because I still have my point of interest right over here and actually here a little bit, I'm still giving it a go on paper because it's my first trade today. I always paper trade my first two trades. Wade in the water. Wade in the water. Where is my other screen? I need my other screen. I wouldn't be interested in trading this on I just want to see what the market is doing. As you can see, we are hovering around midnight, which is always a point of you want to be cautious, right? You want to go short above midnight, but not really very closely above midnight, and you want to go long below midnight, but not also you want to have the expansion away from it first. So this is sort of an area I don't really like to be engaging in too much. But yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, I'm okay to be stopped out. It's just for me, like, if this inversion fails, that's telling to me. But let's see, because it really maxed out the max retest of this inversion. It was the max. I mean, there was literally no, it was to the tick. So it could still fail. I mean, I've seen it quite a bit, especially in New York, that inversions have failed quite a bit. Sage, currently trading below 20 SMA. I don't usually trade at this time. Can you give tips what you look for? I just look for algorithmic signatures that I trade of, retests of specific things. I try to trade 1 hour in London. technically I prefer to trade the 4 hour distribution candles, but in London I don't do well on that, so I try to trade 1 hour distribution candles. More AMD, power of three. Yeah, I just use the basic stuff. Breakers, order blocks, fair value gaps. But I mainly also look at like what are the ranges that the market is using. I go very deep into time. I don't share a lot about that on the channel because that's like a rabbit hole maybe for most. Um, Oh, let's do a hey, Mr. Chaos, how are you doing? Have you overcome the trade yesterday? That was exhausting, right? At least you did well. I was happy to hear that. Okay, the guys, bullish or bearish? Let's say up to a London open. Sorry, I've totally forgot to do a poll. Yes, I mean we love the polls, right? Bullish or you guys should help me remember if I'm not doing that. Bullish or bearish or accumulation? I know it was hard. I mean, I traded it well eventually, but it was so ugly, my executions. I got stopped out twice and then I mean, I can't even go over that trade. I would be, I would have to walk the walk of shame, I guess. Bullish or bearish or accumulation? Let's just do a short one up to London Open. I think everybody was struggling yesterday with with that range in the beginning. Um, okay, here we go, guys. Up to London Open. Let's see. Pull, yes, pull. So I guess literally, is it going to accumulate or break yeah, just invalidate the inversion or eventually go up? So is my paper trade going to work or not? Before New Year, before I open, I don't know. It's almost 50-50. If you see structure like this, it's highly unlikely that it would spike up, right? But arm on the hourly, okay, that could be if we. I could see us go back here. We've got a gap here. Yes, London opens at 3 a.m. Eastern, correct. Yes. Let me see if I can open the curtains, guys. Without anything. Yeah, I'm just paper trading. My execution, I wanted to be get in here on a long on the inversion retest, but it could fail. I mean, inversion has failed so many times. I can see us go lower here, maybe, but let's see if I get stopped out. It's just it was a 13-point stop. I got in here somewhere. Double check. Yeah, 20 point. It's okay. And I just trade micros, guys. I always trade um I chart on NQ, but I never trade any minis. If you trade minis, you're over leveraging, and it's just not very. I don't think it's very smart to do so at the moment. But um, and people who tell you you can't make money with micros, they're just crazy. I make a lot of money just playing micros. Um, so we are disrespecting this now. Wait. Hey, Zara Trader, how are you? Yeah, I mean, I make like with micros, I'm around $1,000 per day easily per account without copy trading. Why would I put more risk on when I can do that with less risk, right? And you can scale in and scale out more, especially when it's volatile. And with minis, you just have one mini, and it's hard to scale in and scale out, and so you have to put much more risk on, and you have much more risk that it can't go to your TP. Wade in the water. There's a gap here as well, below here. 15. Do you scale up? So I try, if I have a win, I just stop with with one account. But yesterday I got stopped out on an account, but I was very bullish from the start, and I outlined exactly pre-market prep. I knew the manipulation, but it just manipulated a few times extra than I expected. So I got stopped out. I just got back in. But when I'm in a trade and everything lines up, I do add if certain levels are giving me extra confirmation while the trade is going. And with micros, obviously, I take more partials along the way. But sometimes I also get, I just add again into certain. If it takes a little bit longer, I can add. Sometimes you skill in and out. A lot of the, if it takes longer, yeah, you tend to skill in and out more often. But yeah, nowadays you want to take partials, right? Because the market is so volatile. There we go. I'm stopped out. Yeah, this was already confirming you know, this here going lower. I still don't trust the move too much. I can see, here this move going lower, but still bullish. Is it risky to trade before London Open? Not really. If everything is clear, it depends on if you are positioned yourself. Like it's just Haney and some other people, they positioned themselves before the London Open, and they know what they're looking for. They have their targets already ready, and it doesn't matter if it goes against them. They are probably already break even or whatever. It just depends on how experienced you are. Same as New York Open. I sometimes position myself before New York Open, but then I have to be really, really sure that specific things have already happened or not happened, and you can um, include it in your trading plan. Like, okay, most likely we will manipulate you there because it didn't happen in pre-market. Sometimes you see it very clearly, sometimes you don't, and then you just wait. It's the same with London Open, I guess. But yeah, sometimes it's just better to wait, and then you just let things happen, and until sometimes you just don't see it. Like I know now, okay, I was wrong here, but that's okay. And you just wait until London opens and things, the trade, everything becomes more clearer when there's more data. I don't know what the targets are for the shorts. I'm not interested in the shorts, so I'm just waiting. I actually don't want to see it go below the red line, to be honest. Um, I hope it does not go lower because I don't want to be bearish at all. But let's see. This is for me my line in the sand for now, but it could go all the way back to the end dog. We do have a gap here. Yeah. I hope we stay above the red line though. But yeah, we could go all the way back here, maybe even do the open. Let me see the poll. Bullish 53%, bearish 16, 32 accumulation. Well, we're obviously distributing to the downside already, so maybe we're going into this area here. Could be. Like this. Waiting the wall. NQ, NQ. Ooh, that's actually a really large range to the downside, to be honest. Should we turn bearish? Should we swap bias? Should we switch bias? Could be. All the way up to here, 50%, 21.9. 21.81, yeah. Yeah, okay. When we go below this red line, I cannot stay bullish anymore. It's over and done. It's over and done. I like now 29.875. 21.875. Just gonna wait. Hey, company man Carl, missed you yesterday. And before as well. Where were you? Hey Bowser, how are you doing? Okay, the 4 hour. So the 4 hour has turned bearish now. We have 4 hour here. We hit 20% of the weekly range. I'm not convinced of the short yet, but gonna do a new poll. I shed the bed, so needed to, so do some trading weighing heavily on my mental health. Okay. Size down or just paper trade for a while. Um, yeah, take a step back, definitely. And accompaniment call, I keep saying it, journal your trades, but also just paper trading, just journal everything what you're doing and try to figure out what you're doing. Most people don't want to put in the time in paper trading and journaling those paper trades, but that's where there's no monetary loss or win, but you're so much more free in the market and you're really focusing on what you are thinking and what you're doing wrong. And, um, you know, because the moment when I'm in a trade, even a paper trade, already my brain is working differently. But when I'm just paper trading and I'm journaling it afterwards, I see so many more things that I just missed while I was in the trade. Um, yeah, I'm sorry to hear. I didn't know that. You know, just reach out if you need. I mean, we're all here to support each other. We talked about lately as well also Nether and I, we had a chat through DMs and so, and we said, and the biggest gift of this YouTube channel is the community that we have. And it's such a good, it really has a family feel to me. It's a safe space for me. This chat with you guys is a safe space for me. Yeah, and I hope you guys feel also, you can share these things. And trading feels like juggling samurai swords. You can be doing well and one silly mistake and cost you. Well, that means then your risk management is off. If you can do well, but one trade can really change everything, that means your risk management is not good enough. You're over leveraging, or you're just like I said, people, if you're trading with minis, you don't have proper risk management at the moment, because the market is so volatile. You can do well for a couple of days, but then it'll take everything away from you. You really have to size down nowadays. I haven't traded minis at all for a couple of months. I just micros, and I've made like so much money with just a couple of micros. It's crazy. Yeah, I set a daily loss limit, but also a session loss limit. Because I know we trade London, but also if you trade New York, also make sure you have a session loss limit, not only a daily, but a session one as well. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a new bullish. Most of us bullish. Well, we were all wrong. Most of us were wrong. Suge, I think if you're a beginner, it's better to start with prop firms because you have limited loss. And then you want to, when you prove yourself that you are consistently profitable, you use the money that you make with prop firms and you put that in a live account, because then you've already proven yourself that you are able to deal with risk management and things like that. That's very important. So I would never start with a live account. I would really start with profit, because you most likely will lose a few evals. Most likely, getting funded is actually not the hard part. Staying funded is the hard part. Keeping your accounts is the hard part. So you really want to prove yourself that you are able to follow risk management, follow your own set of rules, and then you build into because it's a lot of money that you put into your own account, and if you are going on tilt, your risk is just a little bit higher. So I would definitely start with prop firms. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I mean that is the your biggest accompaniment call. You saw your A plus setup, but definitely you have to always, with your A plus setup, you still need to have a fixed set of rules. You never over leverage with the A set. And I don't know if you've back tested it and you have data on it. there's always a chance your A plus setup, my A plus setup, can still fail 20% of the time. But I'm always preparing to lose that money, but it's always minimal. Um, so even an A plus setup doesn't mean it's going to work all the time. A plus setups can fail. Nothing works 100% of the time. Nothing. Um, we all go through there. Yeah, but that's where you learn. I mean, I mean, I've been sick. I've been throwing up for my own mistakes. I felt sick. We all been through it. And at some point you get so fed up with it that you have to change. You have to just, if you, the outcome by itself will not change by just thinking about that you would do right and being positive about it. You have to change something in before that outcome. And that is either part of your rules, either your knowledge. It's something needs to change the outcome. The outcome itself will never change if you don't do anything about it. And it's hard work. It's hard work, guys. It's hard work. It's not easy. My big issue, I struggle for 2 months. I know well when to enter, but I always get stopped, then go in factor happens like, then you just don't have the proper model yet, or you're, because everybody says, I know the trade, but actually you don't. If you don't have a fixed model, I'm always asking you guys, do you journal? You need like at least over 100, at minimum, 100. If you have a model, you want to have back tested or forward tested at least 100 times and have data on it. And that data, while you're still adding, you're going to improve it. But you need at least a set of rules, and that you need data for that. So you have to collect data. But everybody wants, I did the same. I am also, I've done all the mistakes as well. So I can speak of experience. But you need data. And when you have data, then you can sort of like become more mechanical. And sometimes when I don't see it, I just wait. I do see a long, by the way. Um, yeah. So the thing is, like, if you just don't, if you're struggling, don't tell yourself that you know, oh, I saw the trade, but then it means you still don't know what you were doing at that time. If the trade doesn't work out, your model isn't solid yet. But you have to be, if you have a model, you're okay with 20% of that model, or maybe even 30 or 40% failing, because nothing works 100%. Um, if I see my models work out, I still, I got one of my models, it was 70% win rate, but uh, yeah, and I got it to 80 because while I was learning more, I saw, okay, if I see something happens that gives me an if-then statement, that's a high probability it might not work. So while you were going at it, you're still improving. So now I got that model to 80% win rate because I'm staying out of some little thing that I noticed, like, okay, even though it might work out, but there was still a probability, like it was 50-50. So I took that out. If that if then statement happens, I stay out. So I got that win rate over, let's say, a specific month or 2 months that I'd back tested it to 80% instead of to 70% because I stay out. It's more important to know when to stay out than not. And that's where your win rate increases because you stay out in more when you see specific things happen and you decide to not go in, you see your win rate will increase. So I got one model from 70% win rate to 80. I'm still looking to get it to maybe 85, 90% because I'm looking for more of those signatures. Okay, when should I stay out more often when I see that happen to increase my win rate, if that makes sense, right? So that's how I'm going at it. Yeah, and also shifting down to trading one micro instead of one mini. I mean, I don't understand that if people trade can be in a trade with a mini and feel comfortable at the moment. I mean, that's for me just I'm just really I don't know. It's for me a bit crazy. It's just Haney. You're also trading micros, right? Are you? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. Yeah, Ahmed, we know that. That is also something you still want to trade because you're still, yeah, but you have to really try to get rid of that or just paper trade until your A plus setup shows up, right? I still feel the same. I'm impatient, but I just start paper trading to give that, the brain maybe that dopamine hit. But I'm also training myself not to trade and more tape reading to just collect data. Like if I'm wrong here, I'm like, okay, you know what, I was wrong here. I'm not reading the market the way I should. Then I know I need more time, and I just take that. I don't mind, and I'm okay with that because the day is starting. I didn't have enough coffee. I already had I had 6 days with a massive gain. So I know I should be careful, because you don't you always have a winning streak, and at some point the losing streak will come. So I'm aware, like, okay, you know what? Calm down, calm down. So I think initially I was too greedy. Yeah, we're all greedy. Because one mini meant making money quickly, but it also meant losing. Exactly. When you're on minis right now, you're being greedy and you're not having proper risk management. That's the truth. Um, But the funny part is with the amount of moves that we're making, you can make so much money with a micro. Look how large this move has been. This move is already with 3 micros is you're up over, I guess, over $500 already. Hmm. I think even more. Yep. So being disciplined means you always follow your same set of rules, and it's very boring. It's a double-edged sword. That's why I always say, like, sometimes I if I see that, okay, I'm not reading it correctly, I wait. I just wait more longer, and I sometimes have to miss a trade. But again, guys, for me, this slow move is not my style. I hate it. I keep on saying it, and I know it's just Haney. He's good at it. He's always in those slow moves, and he's like, I guess doing some other things in between, most likely. I hate it. You'll see me when I get in. Those moves are fast. They are just, um, I most of the time I let these slower moves just go by because I'm also just not good in getting them for some reason, and I'm okay with that. Um, I hate these slow drips. Um, so, Suge, you know, I don't think you should think that way. You really want to see it go lower, maybe have your level there, and then you watch. You want to see confirmation that the level that the short is ending. For me, it's like I need more confirmation. I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to go long there. I can have a few levels that I'm interested in, but I actually think if we do go low, we might even go all the way lower, maybe all the way up to here, 29,179. But I'm just gonna wait for more information now, because for me now, it looks more bearish than I actually anticipated. But it makes sense, right? If you look at if this is the high, and we created here but yeah, this candle, this 4 hour candle could still turn bullish again. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm just gonna wait. For me, it's a little bit unclear. You want to look for confirmation, right? You want to have either confirmation of something or invalidation of something. You don't want to say, oh, I'm just going to go long from, I see a level there, I'm just going to go long there. No, you want to really wait until you have like, okay, the market has opened at 3 o'clock, so we are 8 minutes in. ES already hit the daily open. Let's see if NQ wants to follow. But then on the other hand, we're already at 20% of the weekly range. Yeah, I would rather wait. So I've gotten to a point that I would rather wait and miss a few trades if I don't see it properly. And then, at some point you will see everything line up again, and then it's okay. And then some other people see the trade, they take the trade, but that's okay. Sometimes you don't. I had like 6 really, really, really good days. So I'm allowing myself to be off today and not being hard on myself. You can't, sometimes you also, at the end of the week, you get tired. If you've been having really, really, trading is, if you're really on the ball, I mean, and really seeing everything very clearly, it's a lot of mental capital that you're using. And sometimes and if you've been streaming a lot and it's Thursday and, I've been in the market a lot, and at some point you might get a little bit tired as well. And you're not as sharp as you are supposed to be. You always have to take that into account as well. Um, so yeah, hey, never suffer. So for me, that's also like, hey, I was already confused by the days. It's also already telling me, okay, my brain, I have to be careful. I'm already confusing Thursday, Friday. I'm already wrong with one read. Okay, take a step back and just watch. Don't over leverage. Don't do anything hasty now. Just wait. So, so I'm not making any, and when I see it, I see it. I know. But if I don't, I just know I have to stay very careful. And as a trader, it doesn't mean you're always right, right? You have to be, you can't always be right. You have to accept that you're wrong sometimes as well. And then the most important thing is know when to stay out and take more time to take a step back, just watch, tape read, and make sure you don't get your brain in. And do I feel FOMO with this? No, I don't. Do you guys feel FOMO by missing it? Well, Meta, you were right though with the short. You said short. Are you in it, Meta, by the way? Yeah, I don't feel any FOMO at all. But I can understand that people. I do not. Good. I like to hear that. Well, if you do, it's okay, guys. It's okay. It's not that it's wrong or right, but I'm just, yeah, yeah. I can totally understand if you feel FOMO. It's a beautiful move, though. Yeah, well done, Justine. Yeah, I also did not see. I mean, yeah, it did. What time was this here? When we were going lower here, that was actually we did have a wick here, and I did say yeah, it looks weird if it wants to go higher, right? Because we formed a wick here, and we did have a structure here. But I was hoping it might go here first before going lower. But actually, here, what was time was that? Uh, Here, 2:52. We are in discount now. And we are at the event horizon of an NWalk. So yeah, now let's see what we are going to. It's 312. I will be seeing my mind. Okay, let's see. We're in discount now. We're not we're in discount right now. Okay, let's see. Now I want to have a look what we're doing. We hit 30%. It's not the LON. Asian low is here. 702. Yeah, 176. I can see us take Asia. I wouldn't be surprised we take Asia low. Asia lows, right? The dashed line here. There has been a while that we've seen that in London, right? That we take Asia high and then we go back to Asia low. It's been a while. That would be nice if it starts doing that again. Remember that we would take Asia. Yeah, we just didn't take out one of the two. We just literally all London. It just took out one and just went higher, or it just went back and forth. Um, exactly. Yeah. So I'm just wondering if we're going to, but I've got two confluences just above the Asia low, but I think it could tag it. We have liquidity. It could reject. Um, but we have an N walk just above it as well. So I think it's gonna tag it though. But we'll see. It might not take out that liquidity. It could reject here. So this is all my confusion here. It's just Haney. I'm just curious about your top ticking it. I thought we would going to reject here in this 1 hour candle here. That this would be a rejection block, and it did not even go into it. It took out this liquidity here, but it did not reject here. And that was odd to me for the. So I was expecting this to happen before the rejection to the downside. But I still think that's why I'm still eager for a move to the upside before we really set in a short. Yeah. Is it time to go long? Something. That was a nice short. Well done for those who are in it. Well done. Well done. Two and a half. I like this level. I like this level. Oh, why am I going to? What time is it? 3:20. Hello, Gigi. Hey, it's Emil. How are you doing? I like this level. I'm thinking of taking a paper trade long. 319. I'm also not feeling very confident today, to be honest, because we still have Asia low here, but I could see us having a small pop to the upside. I think we're going to continue lower at some point, but we are we are in discount. I don't think we're done yet to the downside, but for now, maybe until maybe the next macro. So could this be our silver bullet? Yeah, I'm going to paper trade this. I'm again too late. My execution is shit. I should have gotten in here again. Just paper trading. See, I'm too slow today. Just a silver. I think the next macro will bring us down further, the 350 macro. Um, I think this is just a retracement up to go further down. Yeah, exactly. We're not done yet to the downside. But I like this level. Oh, look at that. Exactly 0.5. Okay, take profit at 0.5. I like it. Could go higher, but I'm leaving it here. This is my trade. Very small trade. I wanted to get in here. I'm too slow today. 0.5. That's okay. That's good enough for me. Doesn't need to go higher. We only have these gaps here. 22. I think it's more people of the gap here. I wonder if it wants to go higher. Um, or back original consolidation. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna lower it to here. I don't want to actually be in this trade, to be honest. I would rather wait for a for a good trade that I don't want to take these half trades that I think is just not too interested in it, to be honest. Okay, I'm done. I don't want to be in this trade anymore. Okay, let's see. Daniel says the silver bullet was for a short. Well, the silver bullet is a technically a retracement into displacement, and we did not really have that yet. It just went down, and it's after 3 o'clock, between 3 and 4. So if you are you are probably then using this one for your silver bullet, I guess. But I think there's going to be another one. It's going to be a better one if we get a nice retracement on the 5 minute maybe, and then maybe continuation at 350 to 410. Let's see. I think for most people it wasn't that clear, that one. So what Danielle was, I think you were using this one here, right? After 3 o'clock. Now, why I would not consider that one, because technically you want to have your OTE levels also line up. Oh, it does actually, 0.5. Yes, it does. And you can use the order block retest, right? A bearish order block retest can be done as well. So this is the order block, goes back into the order block and we continue lower. But let's see if we can get another. Most of the times we get another one. Six or 15 minutes. It's a sign? Oh my God, do we get a sign? I think we have still room to go lower. Look what we left behind, nice equilos. I think this is just a retracement up to go further down. Yeah, let's do another poll. Did I do a poll or did I forget to do a poll? I totally forgot to do a poll, you see. Damn, sorry. Guys, you should remind me that I'm forgetting to do those polls. Yeah, bullish or bearish, remaining session, bullish, bearish. Um, no, I don't see any. It was only up to 3 o'clock. I forgot after 3 o'clock. I was supposed to do one after, but I forgot. I don't see any poll. Bullish or bearish, remaining session. So up to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. There we go. I think now it's in, right? Yeah. I totally forgot to do the next one. Yeah, I'm so bearish. Yeah. Me It's a nice retracement. I would like to see it go up to here. I need to go to the bathroom quickly and get a new coffee. I'm thinking I want to maybe focus on the 350 macro a little bit. Yeah, I would like to see it maybe go up to here. Let's see if it wants to do. I need to quickly go. Here we go. 40%, 60% bearish, 40% bullish for the remaining section. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let me have a drink. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Zero, 138 weekly open 138. Could we go all the way back to 138? Are we gonna go all the way lower to 138? Let's see. Can we make that work? 138. I can hear you eat. 138. Are we gonna go all the way there? Where are we now? 277. We've got equal lows below us. What do you want to do? How high do you want to go before going lower? 7-2. Oh, hello. You can say hello to me, my little munchkin. Okay, let's see. I preferably want to see it go a little bit higher, close this little gap here. But yeah, I'm definitely still interested in short. 64% bearish and 36% bullish. Yeah, I skipped the accumulation, F accumulation today. We just want to see movement. We want to see movement. We did hit 30% of the weekly range already, so I'm starting to doubt the short a little bit as well. Um, we went all the way back into 30% of the range. If we really are going to stay bearish, so we technically retraced 20% of the weekly candle already. Now, there was someone who said something about being bullish, and actually, I don't think it's really that. It might not be that weird as well because it's still Thursday, right? I mean, we technically are in premium, discount. We can go back up. We've been setting up a really, really slow price action. We left, it's very spotty as you can see on the way up. We hit exactly 30% of the weekly range. We left Asia low with equal lows above it. They could revisit this later on and maybe leave it for now. Let's see if we can make it up to, if we can get above 3 o'clock. Yeah, I'm also starting to, I mean, I'm just thinking if they want to leave this for later on. Let's see. Yeah, but SMT, I mean, for me, 1 minute is just, I don't, yeah, I consider 15 minute or, but 1 minute is, you have so many 1 minute SMTs. I mean, that was a nice short, by the way. I mean, it was pretty nice. How many points was that short in total? 232 points, 238 points short. Nice. Nice and Q. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I need to think. Trigger liquidity of 4. 139. Yeah. Well, they could turn bullish, both candles. The one in the 4 hour, Theo. We're almost done. I'm going to wait till 4 o'clock, because this candle could turn into a, I mean, let's see, because we've got 15 minutes to go. If this candle wants to, if you want to see a continuation, you want to see a full candle to the downside, right? And then you open up and you go, but not, you don't want to see a candle like this for continuation to the downside. So at 4 o'clock, if we still look something like this or a doji-like candle, you want to, reconsider your shorts. But if we start going back down again, and you want for continuation, you want to see a larger bearish candle, but not something. If you end like this, you want to be cautious. You just want to be careful. Like, okay, are we going to continue or are we going to accumulate maybe then? But for continuation, you want something like this: 2 of these candles and preferably 3, if you want your 4th one to continue. But if it looks like this, continuation on the hourly might become a little bit dicey. You either expect accumulation then, or maybe we could reverse. But it looks more like accumulation than to me, if I look at the 1 hour. But we'll see. We'll see. We have a breaker here. It feels a bit trappy to me. Okay, so this would have been my TP, and this is the area where I'm just going to watch now. But so most of you think we are going to take out Asia low, right? Yeah. We inverted the 15-minute. Yeah, but remember here also we had an inversion. It filled as well. So I don't trust those inversions at the moment too much. Let's see if this one was a 15-minute. No, this is the inversion is the full 3 candles method. This is just one candle, and I see actually a suspension block here. So I think that's a nice rejection, maybe, actually, to be honest here. Thank you for pointing out the 15-minute, because now I see a suspension block. on the 15. I might want to go short off actually. Oh, I like it. Rejection here. What time is it? 3:48. I have to check my 9 minute. Paper trading. 3:48. Stop loss. Okay. If we're gonna go low, we're gonna go all the way to previous. This might be a long trade though. My stop loss should be above the inversion here. I'm just paper trading, guys. I'm not gonna trade anything until New York. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. We need to reject here at some point. So that means the 350 macro will be bearish. Need to be above this here. 351. Okay, it needs to start turning down. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm wrong all day, so don't worry about it too much. It needs to start turning now, though. My laptop making noise. You're annoying me. Stop it. My laptop is making so much noise. Do you guys hear it? It's so distracting. Oh, I hate this laptop so much. Can you hear that noise? It's so annoying. Stop it. I know, it's crazy. You can hear it, yeah. I know, it's very loud. I don't know why it's doing it. I don't copy trade. I trade every account separately. Okay, I think it's stopping now. Shut the fuck up, you laptop. I hate you. You're distracting me now. You don't hear anything? No, it's the fan. Something is wrong with the. You you can hear it now. You don't hear it? Okay. Well, Mr. Chaos, then you hear voices. Well, I can hear. I mean, it's very distracting. Anyway, okay. Stopped out. So now the 1 hour doesn't look bearish anymore. It looks bullish, as most likely the 4 hour could also turn. But I'm still not convinced. Just sit back. Oh, it's the first time you hear me curse? Really? Well, I do curse sometimes. I try not to do it on stream. But yeah. I curse when I'm tired most of the times, or when I'm like, okay, behave to the upside. I'm so distracted by that noise. It's really loud. I mean, it's really loud. It's like, maybe I need to update the driver or something. Or hungry. Yeah, maybe I'm hungry. It's speaking Canadian. I want to throw the, I'm so annoyed with this laptop at the moment. I hate this laptop. It's been giving me shit from the start since it was new. So, okay. I can't blame anything else than, yeah, I'm fasting. Yes, I am. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit annoyed. Can you tell? XC straight. So I'm fasting. I'm not really fasting in the sense of fasting, but I just try to extend my first meal in the morning. But lately, I've got really hungry on stream. So in the beginning, I had no issues at all. So I normally try not to eat until after the stream, right? So I just have like my, and I during the day I don't fast, but I just try to extend my first meal. But lately I got more hungry. I'm just I just try not to eat my first meal. It's just better for your body to sort of like reset everything, the function of your liver, kidneys. It's better if it has more time to finish the job and then before, because if you eat again, it has to start, it has to work again, and it's better to have 16 hours before your for your last meal until your first meal again of the day. Yeah, but today but lately, so what happens lately, and I've been saying it on stream, I'm just more hungry. And then I get also like, edgy, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm just like today, it just sort of like everything is bothering me now. And also I'm feeling very hungry, to be honest, and things like that. So I'm not clear. But I was very clear before, but now I'm like, ugh. And then the noise irritates me. The noise irritates, and when I get really irritated, it's so distracting. Well, actually, Mr. K, it doesn't. It's actually it's not really. Um, yeah, I actually started last week, to be honest. And okay, hold on, guys. I just want to focus on the chart as well. I want to see you guys. Okay, 55% is bearish, 45 is bullish. Now I'm still okay. It's 4 o'clock. Now you cannot deny that we had a nice move and we actually went over that suspension block, which is also very bullish in a way. But um, we went into discount. We can go up, but technically my data tells me that it actually should be going down now because of if then. But if I look at the chart, it tells me it wants to go up. Yeah, I need water. KC, see, that's because KC is not here. KC, KC told me, oh, you're dehydrated, you need more water. But we haven't seen KC for a while. Okay, guys, we're below midnight. We're below 2 o'clock. We're above 3 o'clock. We just got 3 o'clock opened. 4 o'clock just opened. Um, we've gone into discount. So technically, I still have a level up that I'm interested in, but I'm conflicted now because I actually want to see Asia low being taken because we took the high, we took Asia high. But I'm just not sure that is anyone in a short? Anyone took a short, or are people in a long? Yeah, I'm gonna paper. I'm just gonna paper trade, guys, because I'm off too many times now. I'm still want that trade. Um, so for me, this is I consider this the silver bullet, but it's a little bit late though. Stop loss. Um, again, I just like that level, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's okay. I would rather see this level first, then go a little bit deeper into discount. Now, technically, we've done enough to go back up. So technically, it could go back up because we already reached discount. But does it want to dig a little bit deeper into discount and take Asia low, or is it going to leave Asia low for later on today? Like, for example, if I'm stopped out now, again, I don't care. Then I know I'm going to have an awesome trade in New York because I'm no, for example, if it's going to stop me out, I will have this trade later on. So I don't care. Um, it looks more bullish than bearish to me. So I'm technically fading myself, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, I see what it's doing now. Okay, I think we're going to expand very rapidly to the upside now. Yeah, I think we're going to go here now because it doesn't want to go that level here for 450. I think we're done to the downside. Mm. 4 o'clock. We went into premium and into discount. Pardon me. Returning bullish. Let's go to the 1 hourly candle here. We're getting some speed now. We created some equal highs. We left some liquidity. Um, on the other hand, I want to be careful as well because if I look at ES, I can see a market maker model here. We finalize, so we have sell side, and we are back into original consolidation. That's the end of a market maker model on ES. So does it want to extend higher? Equal highs. Boom, boom, boom. Into 30%. Okay. We left a large wick. I don't like it that we left such a large wick here. Went back to Asia. No. We literally created a market maker model, sell side, buy side, back to original constantly. I wonder if the rug pull to the downside is coming. I don't trust it. I cannot trust it. I wonder if the rug pull, there's a rug pull coming, because it doesn't make sense that we go lower. We make a full market maker model. Are we going to continue higher? Are we going to leave this now? We could leave this. We have news 9:45, orange folder. It doesn't make sense that we left Asia low now. So this it doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make sense to me to go higher now anymore if we're taking Asia low. And we've got previous day EQ. I'm really itching to take a short again. I just don't trust the long. This is exactly the same place where I went wrong. Back to Asia high. Are we gonna go take out this high and reject here at 705? This red line at 450. Well, it looks pretty bullish. For 11. Yeah, it's pretty I mean it's moving pretty awesome, but yeah, I'm not in anything. Um You know, we still have to go to 4 standard deviations on the higher time frame before we can really go lower. Um, and I thought this week we might reach that point that we could really finally reverse from, but we might have some back and forth price action before we get there. But it could happen today or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But who knows? We're going to get some explosion to the upside. But because this is sort of weird what it's been doing right now. It's a bit strange. For me, it's a little bit off. Um, yeah, I can see. You know, it could go down as well. I mean, look, we've got equal lows and we've got equal highs now. It's creating both sides. Um, oh, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, 750. I mean, come on, go take it out. 414. We're back above midpoint. Yeah. What time is it? 414. Look at you going. 4 hour continuation. We went to discount. It was enough to go back higher. Yeah, guys. I mean, it's bullish. 450, 500. 450. Oh, we're there already. Yeah, it's already there. Now I want to be careful here. Why? Because we have a candle here we could reject. Um, 9. This could be a rejection here. This was the level I was looking for when we started. And this was the area where I wanted to go short of, but obviously the short happened before. And this was that I thought we might reject here. Now let's see if it goes straight to, because it's already done. So I was thinking the rejection would be here from this exactly this level, and then we would get a short, but it went lower first. We had this large wick. Now the question is, are we going to leave this wick on the 4 hour? We have 1 hour order block. Potential. This is crazy. I know it's crazy. Um, no, I think it's very trappy, guys. I feel it's very trappy. Hold on. So this is the level where I wanted to go short of initially. So I was having a long. I wanted to go long up to exactly this level. So I'm still wondering. Um, Tomboy, well, is she going to take a trade? She's been saying it's been trapping for 3 hours. Get the fuck out of here, trappy boy, tomboy. I'm gonna ban you. Bye. Yeah, fuck off. Can I have an off day? Can I have an off day? No, he says she's gonna take a trade because she said for 300 points it was Trappy. Yeah, it has been Trappy for 300 points. Hey, and if I'm wrong all day, let me be wrong all day. Who cares? Yeah. So yeah, so this was the level I was waiting for. Um, so that's why it's just Hania. I asked you because you said you top tick that short, and I was like, yeah, but what did you see where you top tick? Because for me, the short is from here, exactly now. So I'm a little bit afraid to take a short now because I've been stopped out 3 times, right? But for me, the short is here. For me, the real short is coming now, if that makes sense. I'm very I'm gonna paper trade it again, guys, because I'm journaling it. But I think the short is here because I think now we are going to take Asia low, and then maybe later on we're gonna go higher again because it just doesn't make sense to me. We're at zero. We're still at zero. I still want to see 140, 29, 140. It just makes more sense to me if we from here go to 140, 29, 140. And then make that, because we still have to make a run, right? We still have to make that, we have to take more highs, but we still have Thursday, Friday left. Um, yeah, man, I'm thinking if this is the real short coming now, because look what we left behind here. Did we make any order blocks on the 15? No, it's one straight line down. We haven't created anything here. This is one straight line. Look how this is so weird. Yeah. 140. I would love to see previous day. That's midnight to midnight. We have not retested that yet. Um, we have not gone over that level. Yeah, 140. I think it's gonna drop down now. I wouldn't be surprised if it drops all the way down now, because everybody's thinking long, long, long. It's 422. Let's see. Let's see if it if it can get below 2 and midnight again. Let's see. Or is this really like a normal structure, or is it just all fake? This is all maybe, I don't know if it's normal structure or just all fake outs. I'm confused. I'm literally confused, but I want it to go to 140 now. Here, 133. Let's see if we can get below this level. This has been really confusing to me, to be honest. Um, We left equal lows here. We equals, equals. We left into that level. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. A devil's mark. We just suspension lock. Crazy ass prices. So we went up above Asia again. We're above midnight. We're above 2 o'clock. We're above 4 o'clock. We're above everything right now. Um, so the question that I would ask myself, is this the short that we should take to ride it all the way down again? Or are we going to make the run to the final high before we get like really, really is the real short coming? I'm interested in this level here, 132. If we're not getting above here anymore, and this is the level I'm interested in, 135. 135. I want to see it go all the way up to here. 426. It's like I feel like Groundhog Day, like when we started the stream, we were exactly at the same area, and I feel like we're doing the same thing over and over now. We're literally at the back, we're literally at around where we started. It's like Groundhog Day, this. We're just starting over again. We're literally at the same spot, and it feels exactly the same. Guys, this is nothing, this is just manipulation. There's nothing, it's not about taking highs or low. It's just manipulating back and forth. It's just leaving, it's trying to fool, the FU algo is on. I don't think we're going to take out more highs. I think we just rejected we're in a rejection block right now, right over here. So I think we're going to reject and go into that wick that we just created. Or we're going to take out the highs and then maybe get ready for that last push. Because we're close, I think we're really close to that last push. But I don't think they're going to make it easy on us. But this was my trade plan here, and then rejection, and then have a normal short into the area. But we're obviously not getting it. But there's nothing normal about this guy. I mean, this is not normal price action. It's not really like it could easily go back into that large hourly wick or that 4 hour wick. Um, this is a very important level here. Be careful for those who are short. Be careful here, please, 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 please. Be careful with your short guys here. For those who are short, please be careful. This is literally engineered liquidity. There is not only highs left. We also have short. We have a lot here. They could easily keep us here for a while. Yeah, I would be very, very careful at this area. Mm. I'm interested. I'm eager to put a micro short on, to be honest. Um, it's wild. Yeah, it's crazy. But we love it. I think the real short is coming for me. My short is coming. I'm gonna put a micro on, I think. Yeah. Let me see. The dump is coming. Yeah, this level here. What a weird price action. What a weird price action. 435. Oh, sorry about that. Um, what do you think? Sorry, guys. I'm just, can we go lower to, Iran and US are drafting an agreement? Not really. I don't, I think that's all fake news, by the way. Um, Price action has been rubbish from a long while now. Well, actually, it hasn't been today for me. I mean, today I find it really hard to read, but up until yesterday, pre New York session, it was pretty awesome for me. But I still think we're going to dump first before we go higher. I prefer it to go down to 135, this level here. Now it looks very bullish, I know, but I think there's just a lot of it doesn't look like anything normal to me what happened this London session, to be honest. So if it goes up, it goes up, but I would love to see it go here to 135 before going back up. Shall we sell? Well, I don't do any signals here. You can sell, but that's all up to you. I would definitely be careful in this market because I think we're very close to the objective that the market wants to reach, and it always gets sloppy at the end, right? Before it really it goes back and forth. It gets a little bit less harder to read, and it will go very fast once we get to I think it's about 30,000 somewhere, so we're getting close. Are we gonna get there today, this week? I don't know. Maybe next week, but it could be this week. So yeah, I prefer to take Asia low first and then make another move higher, but it could leave it for New York as well. But yeah, I mean, this was the level I was looking for, 450-ish. And it's we're rejecting now in a rejection block, but let's see how much rejection we're getting. And if it's really sustainable to the downside for one more leg down, which makes more sense to me to make one more leg down and then back up again. But then again, it's been absolutely nuts. I mean, it's been awesome if you managed to get it, but that move up was insane. That was really insane. Yeah, I check the monthly, weekly, everything. Let me put it that way. The range, if I am, everything works in ranges. For me, the London range would have been from one, I would have thought the range would have been set here. From here, this would have been my range which makes sense to me for the pre-market London session here. We didn't get here yet. I want to see this. I'm interested from here, maybe for a move back up. But sometimes things don't work out, right? I mean, it just doesn't work. So my initial thought, my long would have been up to here and then rejection all the way up to here. Now we had a lot of things happening in between, but I really want to see this level being mitigated. Uh, 135 here. You should know 30%. But anyway, yeah, exactly. Is the time, right? Exactly, that's it. What is the objective and when, right? And it's totally, for me, it's unclear at the moment. Simple as that. And I mean, yeah, sometimes you see things and sometimes you don't. Um, Yeah, I'm gonna take some breakfast, guys. I want to if you check the weekly, it took previous week low, and it seems it wants to take the whole weekly range. Questions when. Yeah, and you also want to look at the weekly ranges, right? We did hit 30%. Um, it could be enough for today, and then it could go higher. That doesn't want to go lower into the weekly range. That leaves that for tomorrow. So this level that I'm looking at is about 40% of the weekly range. So that might be a little bit too low for now, considering what it wants to do. So we'll see. We're still above everything, above 3, 4 o'clock, midnight, and stuff like that. But I still want to be. I still think it's tread with caution here because we're in a rejection block here. This area here, and yeah, I want to see how far it wants to reject. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm really hungry. I'm hungry. I'm annoyed with the, you guys don't hear the sound, but the sound is really. I've got to figure out what's going on with my laptop because it's just making a lot of. I think something's wrong with the fans or something. I think it's overheated or something like that. It's tired. And yeah, I'll be back for pre-market prep. I hope everything is more clear by then. I hope things have worked out or things are either taken out more lows or highs. We'll get more clarity. But yeah, I'm interested in that in that level still, 135-ish. But if not, it's sometimes it doesn't do things what you think is going to happen. I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm gonna go to the beach, warm up a little bit. What are you doing now? Let me see. Are you making the move now? Are you kidding me? What time is it? 4:46. Um, You see, is it? It's exactly. We're exactly at the same spot where we started, right? This was exactly the same area. Remember, midnight, 2 o'clock. We're exactly at the same spot. It's exactly the same price action as well. No, not today. Not on only. I'm doing pre-market prep at 8:50, and New York, not really. So ZZZ, I'm interested in a short, to be honest. Yes, I'm definitely interested in a short, but I would rather wait because the market, I've been off a little bit too much today. But this was actually the things that happened just now is exactly what I was looking for. And from here, I'm interested in 135, 133. That's my level. If I would be in a short, that would be my level for all the way down. And then obviously bullish again after that. Higher time frame bullish. But I would definitely want to see 135 being hit before the real move up again. That's it. But hey, it might just go. It might be so bullish that it just doesn't want to do anything else and just go up. So we'll see. But be careful, guys, and yeah, stay safe. And those in pre-market prep, I'll see you at 8:50. And anyone else? It's Thursday. We're gonna see each other tomorrow. Thank God. Yeah, I might be looking for a short for the rest of the pre-market, but I'm just being very cautious. I need some more confirmation. Let's see if we get below midnight and 2 o'clock, and then we'll see. ZCC, I use ICT and time, basically, very, very short. But yeah, happy to have you. We'll get more into it next time because I really need to have some food. And I'm really annoyed with. I also have some neighbor gardener. He's like hammering like all the time. I'm literally hearing a hammer in my ear. So I'm getting also When I'm hungry, I get annoyed with these things. I guess it's a female thing, right? Like, oh my God, it's like, they're sort of like trying to get rust off a window or something, like from metal. So it's like tick, 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 tick. Enjoy yo, Lars. I'll see you later today. And well done for those who took the short, and also well done for those who took the long. I mean, there were two good opportunities, but it's a bit crazy. But hey, I like it because it means we've got a lot of movement. But be careful, guys. Only micros. Be careful. At least if you're wrong, you still have a limited risk. Ciao, ciao, guys. Love you, and I'll see you soon. See you in the Discord, Mr. Chaos.